Alright, I think I'm live. Hello! Welcome to the special because the blind is dealing with the children. But hey, what can we do, huh? We have children, we have to deal with what else can we do, huh? Okay. Hello, Costin. How you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Maybe I should put on the Borak clip to start us out just to have some fun. But I don't know. What do you people think? How are you doing? Is everyone okay? Oh, hello, Pirate Pita. Hello. How am I sounding? Is the voice okay? Is everyone happy today? Why would I think you're drunk? I don't know, just your wonderful greeting of wonderfulness? Maybe, but who knows? What about you? How are you people doing? Hello, Gunfox, my friend. How are you, my friend? Children are not evil. See, children are not evil. They only evil when they become the teenager. When they are children, they are just little shits. It's going to be a good dictator. Well, it's better than it was in Ottawa. Yeah, I'm off one more day too. I got one more day tomorrow for the civic holiday, and then I'm back on the road. Sucks because I got to put the van in to have the evap's both evap's done for the AC because it's death and it can't. Who left? But yeah, it's death in a can, so I gotta get both evap's repaired. So that's a day and a half. I'm gonna be off the road on top of it. But and they don't work on weekends. Always fun. But yeah, it's a weird week. It's been a strange, very strange week for drama this week. I mean, we got Ralph and Drummer going at it. We got Dame and Drummer going at it because Dame is blocking for Ralph. That's just the stupid IBS drama. John Swan Tipster and someone else got booted off Twitter. That's some weird shit. Um, that hurts my head. I gotta remember, cameras up here, not down here. Up here, not down here. Up here, here. But yeah, it's a weird week. You got like Cog and his brother. Who gives a shit? That's family drama, and it's funny, but it's still not as popcorny as this weird shit with over there. But we got drama with Blind Press and her community over on what you people call a cancerous kitchen, the cancerous TikTok. But yeah, she's getting just. She decided to punch up, at her favorite punching bag, and she's getting backlash from people, but they're weird. Ralph's going after Cog now. Well, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that this is what the outcome is of what this shit would be. It's, Did you see the train on fire on a bridge? If you've... Train on fire... Now you got me curious. I got the train wreck up here. That's our politics, which we'll watch a clip of that in a minute. You want to see some weird antics. Let's see here. Part of the bridge collapsed. Okay, well, that makes me sad, but... Oh, well. Wonder when the bridge was built. But, was it a passenger train or a car? Okay, now I got... God damn it, Gunfox. You sent it to me. Send it to Blind... Send it to Blind's... Oh, wait, you're fucking knocked off of Twitter. God damn you. Tempe, Arizona. Give me a second. Making me do extra work. I had everything planned out. Now you're making me hop out and find extra shit. Tempe, Arizona. Tempe bridge collapse. Gee, I wonder if that could be it. Ooh. No. Come on, give me something that's not a crap news. Alright, well, with that, USA Today. They're free. We go down to here. We go over to here. No. Where's it? No. There it is. Und that. Und we check the page. Hey, look at that. It worked. Uh-oh. If I go potato, I don't want to go potato. Okay. I am not. Come on, there we go. Alright. So, let's open that up a little bit more. Hey, alright. I'm figuring it out. This has been a while. Less professional than Monkey. Oh, I gotta put the Borat. I'll put the Borat skit on at the end. Remind me to put the Borat skit. I haven't released it on my YouTube channel because I'm not gonna edit it. But I dropped in and I just started. I like you, and then some dude just started popping in with Borat. So yeah, hopefully it'll be funny. So let's see. Arizona bridge partially detonated. Ooh. Ugh. Oh God, why? Okay, well we're gonna have to deal with this little tiny portion of the window because this is ads and this is ads. Good God. Is this thing talkie-talkie? I can't tell. Stand by. Okay, it's no audio. Good. Okay, so. Go down. Oh, I hate this computer. Alright, so crews on Sunday detonated a 150-foot portion of a bridge over Tempe Town Lake in Arizona that was damaged in a trail derailment last week. A series of horn blasts warned those nearby to clear the area. Debris from the crash days before. So this happened. When did the train derailment happen? I heard it. Oh, it was a hazardous train crash. That's not good. So let's see here. So train carrying hazardous materials. So this happened on Thursday. Is the publishment. Published it. That was then this is put out. So freight train derails. So good. At least it wasn't a passenger train. That's good. So hopefully nobody was injured. Freight train derailed as crossed the Arizona Lake. Caused a massive fire and a partial collapse more than 100-year-old rail bridge. Ah, okay, I was right. So it was an old bridge. 8 of the 10 cars were on fire. The bridge's south side collapsed. The cars fell into the empty park below. Good. So they didn't land in the water either. So nobody was hurt. The crew was uninjured. Everybody was safe. That's good. Yay! Hooray! That's good. We like that. Sorry the damage happened, but you know what? That's fine. Nobody died. Thank you, Gun Fox. That is a pleasant story. Oh, that's the same thing. Florida government Ron DeSantis popularity in polls plummets. Who cares? It's Florida. The real Florida man. Come on, close. Come on, laggy. Oh, what is this? Why is this open? No, go away. Uh-oh. I hear crying children. Hopefully Vlan can get down here to tell her to do her thing, or I'll have to take over. I might have to switch out, and we might have to do that again. Because, check news. Let's see here. Hey, 6 minutes. How's it going, buddy? Union Pacific said they will rebuild the bridge. That's good. Again, more good news. That's all good. I gotta check my Discord DMs. God damn it. Damn you people. You people suck. Tell you what, in the meantime, let's look at some fuckery in the post. I wanted Blind Press to be here for this because this will be funny. Let's see here. I gotta share it. Share that screen. Share Chrome tab.
Ow.
Oh, look who's here.
Alex is still awake.
That's fine. We'll do a split then.
Okay.
But you're gonna miss the funness of the fuckery that I'm about to what's the word?
Impart?
Impart upon these sad people that decide to watch me.
Sad.
No. It's if you don't want, I'm sad.
Would you like a coffee eventually?
I want a coffee now.
Okay, then let me get a coffee.
That's better.
Hi, everybody. Sorry about that.
She's over there.
Hi, everybody. Sorry.
You're not on camera.
Okay, I'm just talking.
It's okay. You're half naked anyway.
No, stop lying to people.
More skin is showing than covered. What does that mean?
I'm not half naked.
But if more than... Okay, so you're mostly naked?
But I'm not.
But if more skin is showing than is covered, wouldn't that be partially
How
naked?
is more skin showing you? Are you calling this less skin than my other?
Yes, because you have thick thighs.
I do I?
You have thick thighs.
Size?
Thighs.
I have thick size?
You have thick thighs.
Oh, okay.
See, there's the thickness.
I'm gonna go make a coffee now.
Bestow would have worked too, is what six says. All right, so this guy is Wayne Easter. He is the chairman of the council that is doing the whole investigation into the We Charity organization, which is an anti-bullying campaign, but they were designated by the federal government to disperse $900 million to the children, which will, don't worry, that's being taken care of. I'm getting tired of this fucking argument. Your girl is asleep using your shoulder as a pillow. Put a marshmallow up her nose. I dare you. Now, fuck her. Now, so this guy, Wayne Easter, let's just go to the Zoom call because we're about to see. So this is the question. This is part of the questioning from Justin Trudeau, or Prime Minister Trudeau. I should be respectful of our Prime Minister. No. You see, I have freedom of speech here as well. And my freedom of speech says, fuck you, Trudeau. You get no confidence from me. If it wasn't for the fact that Scheer is a complete and utter jackass, you'd be out by now. But I digress. Now, so this guy is in charge of the kind of thing. So, this is an interesting question period for Trudeau. You're going to see a man named Poilievre. Poilievre he's basically the guy investigating Trudeau, trying to get everything on him. So this is the questioning of it. There are two other MPs there, which are the members. They're Fraser and Sorbera. They are Liberal Party members. And let's just watch the fuckery. Hopefully CTV won't get mad. Please, CTV, don't get mad. This is good clip. You did good. You did well by the people, by the way. So, we'll go here. And we'll go here.
Yes or no question,
So this
Mr. Chair.
This man here is Poilievre. Okay? This is going to get kind of gruesome.
Prime Minister,
Now, they're all on Zoom. So they're all at their homes having Zoom calls. So everybody you see is, you know how it works. Okay?
you twice were found guilty of breaking the Ethics Act.
Twice was his Aga Khan trip, which was the trip to a private island in which somehow money appeared in Aga Khan foundations. And then the second one was the SN Lavalin ethics thing. So right now we're dealing with the fact that this charity got this money in which Trudeau... I'm not going to spoil it. Poilievre explains it in this wonderful clip. I love it.
After those two convictions, did you decide to
By the way, the audio that you're hearing that sounds atrocious is, Zoom.
read the act?
You got 14 seconds, Prime Minister.
Yes, I have read the act a number of times.
Are you aware of Section 21?
Yes, since I've read the act, I'm aware of section.
What does it
21.
say?
I can pull it up for you, but if you have it in front of you, you can remind me.
Well, it
which
says a
number that
public
is.
office holder of which you are one shall recuse himself.
Hang on a second. Open mic.
Sorry.
Everything okay?
No, Alex is playing dominoes with those wood slats.
Ah, well,
Here.
tell him not to. And I will be up in a bit, but you're missing out on the fun.
Where's my phone?
I don't know. Where's your phone?
I don't know.
Well, Where'd you put it? She's gonna kill me in my sleep because that's the only way.
I will beat you with your own freaking pistol. I will beat you to death with your own pistol.
You gotta find it first. That bitch is stowed.
Okay, then I'll beat you to death with your own rifle.
Is that cocaine or sugar?
Sugar? Why?
It tastes like cocaine.
How do you know what cocaine tastes like?
You remember that time when Nathan showed up at our door randomly in the middle of the night and he took me away for like 3 or 4 hours?
Yes, but did you lick it?
No, but that shit doesn't leave this. When you. Okay. He had that Serbian in the car. Okay? The bag broke. It was a. What do they call them? An 8-ball. And it got all over the seats, all over his leather seats. And he calls me. How do I clean this up? Why the fuck are you calling me?
You didn't call. We were sitting there and all of a sudden we hear.
Oh, right. So still, why me? He has an idiot cousin he could have gone to. But still, but I digress. When you gotta clean that shit up, can we just go vacuum it up? Then why didn't you just go vacuum it up? So I go with them, and we clean it up, and when you get a little bit of that stuff, yeah, it's not good. Yeah, I don't want to touch that stuff. That stuff sucks. Smells like ass. I don't know why do people enjoy it? It smells like shit. It smells terrible.
Snort this stuff up your nose that smells like ass.
I go and I look at his seat. It looks like someone fucking spilled a bag of flour. What the fuck? Anyway, back to the wonderful lesson. Back to the ethics commissions.
I'm trying to find my phone so I can listen.
Okay. It's okay. Everyone's leaving anyway. Nobody wants to see my ass. Blind, it's in the last place you put it, is what Gunfox said.
Thank you, Gummy.
Justin should recuse himself from dancing. No. He should be allowed to dance as his hole is dug beneath his feet. See, people talk about Trump being the Nero that fiddles while Rome burns, when that's actually Biden. But in Canada, it's Justin, because they're making money. But I'll let Polivier inform us of that. Thank you again, CTV, for not trying to kill me.
Or herself from any discussion.
Okay, so let me back it up a little bit here. So what we're doing with here is he's trying to ask him about the ethics. The it has to do with charities.
Self or herself from any discussion, decision, debate, or vote in any matter in which, in respect of which he or she would be in a conflict of interest. Now, what you've admitted today is not just that you were in a conflict of interest, but that you consciously recognized in your May cabinet meeting that such a conflict might exist. That it didn't just slide by your desk, that you were consciously aware that there was an inappropriate link to your family that would put you in a conflict. Why did you, at that moment, not call the ethics commissioner and recuse yourself?
That's a very valid question. Now, what he's talking about is there are specific things, like you're not supposed to be able to make money while you're in office. Your family shouldn't either. It's bad. Let us continue.
That is simply not true, Mr. Polyev. The issue of advancing issues for one's own, and by the way, the ethics commissioner is looking into this right now, and I fully trust his judgment on determining it. But at the same time, my concern around recusing myself was a question around perceptions, because I knew full well that this Canada Summer Students Grant Program was not going to directly benefit my mother or my brother.
Your 16 seconds are up. Your 16 seconds are up. I'm going to ask you again, because no,
the stoicism is grand with this.
Nobody believes you when you say you don't know how much money your family has got from the Wheat Group. So you've had a month to look into that.
We all know how much money he's gotten.
Again, how much money total have your brother, mother, and spouse received from this organization? How much?
That information has been publicly shared, but I will highlight.
then
Answer
tell
the
me what it
fucking
is.
question.
My mother
How much?
has
Just the dollar
worked,
figure.
throughout her
Such a
life.
weasel.
The dollar figure,
in
Prime Minister.
various ways, and is proud
How much?
of the work that she's done, and I'm proud of her.
How
as well.
much? I'm looking for a dollar figure.
We can get that number for you if you like. It's
$368,000.
been out in the media.
It's
I
been in
don't
the
have it in
media,
front
but
of
you
me.
don't know it?
I don't have it in front of me, and quite
You don't
frankly,
know how much your family has received from this organization, which you tried to give $500 million. Really?
Can I answer, Mr. Polyev?
I'm waiting. You haven't done an answer so far. Let's make this the first one.
My mother has worked
My
as
mama.
an advocate,
The dollar figure,
professional,
Prime Minister.
speaker for
How much?
many good organizations across the country.
Mr.
over many,
Prime
many
Minister,
It's
years.
hard to get a cut in here
You
without
are
fucking it up.
You are
She
being
doesn't
asked
have to
a
rely
direct
on a
question
husband
at a
or a
parliamentary
son to
committee.
support her because she does her own work, and I'm
Point
proud
of
of
order.
the work
Point
that
of
she does.
point of order.
But I
Hold on. So, point of order is just the polite way of interrupting. But so this is Fraser. He's just in the Liberal. But did you catch that? Instead of giving the dollar figure, he kept on saying, "But my mother, I'm proud of my mother." Yes, great. You're proud of your mother because your dad's dead and she's still making money. Congratulations. She's still not supposed to do what she did, and you're not supposed to do what you did. You are supposed to recuse yourself. You should have recused yourself. We all know you should have recused yourself. Stop it. Stop acting like a child. And answer the fucking question. We all know what the real number was in the public. Well, the public number is 368,000. That's a lot of money. And the fact that Morneau is just as guilty as you. I don't have that clip handy. But Morneau got grilled by this guy as well, the finance minister. And I think I put that clip up on my Twitter. But yeah, let's continue. Let's see what Fraser has to interrupt with.
do not feel that it is
Answer
my
the question.
responsibility to peer into the work my mother is doing because I have
Point of order to
confidence in the work
suspend.
that she's doing.
Point of order.
Point of order to suspend. He wants to stop everything. Why does Sabera suddenly want to stop everything? What could it possibly be?
Order to suspend. I've come to learn that the chairperson's power has gone out and is no longer part of this meeting.
That would be Wayne Easter, the old man at the beginning.
We can keep,
for
Prime
Wayne
Minister and I
to,
can continue talking.
No.
I suspected that might be a problem. It's very convenient timing for the lights to go out.
Look, I got a message to the effect that his power has gone out. I have no reason to distrust him.
I hope you don't
but,
pull the fire alarm now.
Yeah, well, look, there's
I
no
love the
intent in my
stoicism.
own private home here in the middle of a pandemic. I don't have a fire alarm. I propose
The general process is that the vice chair assumes the chairing of the meeting. So
Oh, okay. So the vice chair now. So the chair was Wayne Easter, the man you saw at the beginning, the old man with the white hair. His power suddenly went out as Trudeau's rambling on, trying to scatter himself for the random numbers, but not tell the numbers. But there's a catch. Let's watch.
we'll
And
continue.
that would be me.
That would be him.
So we'll continue
Oh!
the meeting.
Let's see that again.
And I
Wait,
know
wait.
that would
The vice chair.
I
Oh, wait, wait.
The general process is that the vice chair assumes
The vice chair.
assumes the chairing of the meeting. So we'll
And?
continue.
and that would be me.
Ooh.
So we'll continue the meeting. And I now give the floor to the member for Carleton. Mr. Prime Minister, you have. I'm going to ask you one last time.
I just want the mic drop right there. I just want that mic drop with the sunglasses to come down and just fucking boss walking on like that, man. That just holy shit.
How much did your family get from this organization? How much?
Have you read the Conflict of Interest Act, Mr.
Yes,
Polyev?
I have.
How does it define
And then
family?
another
asking
deflection.
you-
How does it
I'm
define,
asking
how
you-
does it define
I'm asking
family?
you how much your family got.
The
Don't-
Conflict of Interest Act defines family
Right.
as spouse
Mhm.
and direct
Okay.
dependents.
Point
And
of
I
So
order.
you're
consider
not going to
that
answer that
family has
question.
not received
Point of
You're not-
money,
So you're not going to
money
answer the
that
question
paid,
then.
from
So you're not going to answer the question about
No.
how much your family received. Okay,
my
you're right.
wife. has
Hold it,
not received
gentlemen, if
any
you,
payment
Whoa,
Mr.
from working with we, and it was cleared
Mr.
by
Prime
the
Minister.
ethics commissioner ahead
Whoa.
of time.
Okay.
Mr.
Point of order,
Polyev,
can I
Mr.
welcome back
Polyev,
Wayne Easter? Can I welcome back Wayne Easter?
Oh,
Man,
Wayne!
We missed. Come on, Wayne, where have you been? Were you
Mr.
in Kentucky?
Where you been hiding?
Had
you
things
know,
under
it
control
wouldn't
for
Where
be-
you been
I
hiding,
recall.
Angus?
I
Why, help
mentioned
us,
that,
Wayne.
Pierre. It wouldn't be the first time you tried to put my lights out, and that's exactly what happened, Pierre.
Oh,
We got
ho,
a
ho, ho.
thunderstorm here.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's that typical.
where will you're well into your 5
You're too
minutes,
polite,
but
Mr.
go with
Easter.
one last question.
Mr. Trudeau, I'm going to conclude by asking you, you claim that you have no knowledge of the amount that has been paid in expenses to your spouse. You correctly pointed out that the Act defines family as including a spouse. Therefore, you know you're under investigation
Mm-hmm.
regarding the Act. I'm going to ask you again, how much in total, and I'm looking for a dollar figure here, sir, how much did your spouse receive in reimbursed
Huh?
expenses or other benefits from this organization? How much?
Your
Mr. Prime
original
Minister.
question, Mr. Polyev, was how much was my immediate family?
I asked you a
my
different
family
question now.
paid For,
How much?
the work
Mr.
of
Polyev, the
my
Prime
mother-
Minister has the floor.
My wife has never been paid since I was Prime Minister.
Reimbursed
we-
for expenses.
Mr. Polyev, Mr. Polyev, could we please have order? We'll allow the Prime Minister to answer the question, and then we'll move on to Ms. Zerowitz. Sorry, Julie. Mr. Prime Minister, you have about 30 seconds here.
The Ethics Commissioner has fully cleared my wife to continue her advocacy and her work with We Charity and other organizations
How much?
in the kind of work that she's been doing all her life.
Just the
That
dollar
she is
figure.
doing it unpaid for We. She is not being paid by We for her advocacy or for her podcasts. They are simply reimbursing her
Expenses.
for expenses.
Reimbursements of
Thank you,
expenses.
thank you, Mr. Prime Minister.
That's some shifty fucking wording right there. Ah, no. If it was my account, I wouldn't have that. That's some shifty fucking language right there. No. She's not being paid. Her expenses are being reimbursed. So I'm guessing you're expensing her time as well. What is the rate that you're expensing her time of use at on her podcast? Are you giving a dollar figure on that? Are you not? Are you taking, like, you live in a government house. Your taxpayers pay everything. Taxpayers fill your fridge. Quite literally. That's a budget for that. What reimbursements are there? What reimbursements is Sophie getting that is needed for a podcast and her public speaking that is not already covered from the We's budget or from taxpayer money? So why is that? And then again, there's also Morneau, who is sitting there claiming $41,000 for the same kind of shit going to a convention. How the hell do you spend $41,000 over a fucking weekend? I can't come up with how to do that on a vacation. What were the peanuts $50 a bag and you're eating them every 5 seconds? But still, let's get away from that one. But yeah, so that is what we're facing up here. Like I said, we're dealing with a Clinton-esque situation up here. It's I swear he's got her in the ear. They're talking in the ear like that. Now, when we go and let's see, close that one out. Now, he didn't just do. He didn't just say that. He didn't just have that little ethics thing. He didn't just say that talking about his mama and how much his mama's work has done and how little Sophie's been paid, which is a pile of bullshit. But this headline right here, it's an editorial. This is an editorial, obviously, and of course nowadays we have to use editorials because there's no other news coming out. But Trudeau throws public service under the bus. Hey, Derry, you want to come over here? We know people that work for the Federal Public Service. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau had no choice. The public service made him do it. That was his story, and he's sticking to it. All throughout his 90-minute testimony where the House of Commons Finance Committee concerning the We Charity scandal. Every time you come around the corner. The old news was that Trudeau admits he should have rescued himself in the decision to award a major...
Accused?
Oh, there's recused. What did I say?
Rescued.
Rescue.
Which he does need.
Yes, well,
He does need rescue.
he recused himself in the decision. He should have recused himself in the decision to award a major contract to a charity that had a number of ties to his family. Finance Minister Bill Morneau should have as well. What we learned from the first time, though, was that Trudeau now implausibly claims that he was in fact the first whistleblower in this whole fiasco. Fuck you! What? I need to watch the whole thing.
Hello, Ginger Snap.
I am seriously gonna have to sit down and watch that entire thing. I didn't catch that part. So did you hear that?
No.
What we learned from the first time, though, was that Trudeau now implausibly claims that he was in fact the first whistleblower in this whole fiasco.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm not doing any... You know what this reminds me of?
Huh.
This reminds me of when my oldest aunt got caught doing things she shouldn't be doing with the rest of...
Oh, the shady
kids.
money shit.
And no. This is when she was a kid.
Okay.
And
What was
her,
that?
her
Oh, the other boy.
and her parents come down to the basement, and my aunt just quickly goes and sits down and goes, "I wasn't doing anything, Mummy. I was just reading my Bible." That's what reminds me of what Justin's doing right
he
now.
claims that when the public... He claims that when the public service first presented, without any prompting from the Liberals, that We Charity had to be the one to deliver this program, and was the only one that could adequately do it.
Uh-huh.
Trudeau says he bulked. I don't think he could bulk. I don't think he has the balls to bulk. He tries to bulk and it goes, boom! They didn't give us a choice. No, they didn't give us a choice. They said there's no organization that can deliver the scale of grants.
Wait. How is the organization delivering the grants? How is the charity
How is the
dictating-
real estate
No.
organization?
How is the charity dictating what the government does?
Trudeau went on to claim that they offered him a binary choice. They said, according to Trudeau, that they can either deliver the program via We Charity or not deliver it at all.
Why are you using gendered language? Did you catch that? A binary choice?
Well, no, you either do it or don't do
No,
it. It's
but
a binary
why
choice,
would-
open or
but
closed.
why would you
They-
choose to use that language in that?
Because it's a binary choice.
I understand that, but do you not?
No, I don't see it. I don't, because that's what that is. You are looking at the wrong definition of the word binary. Go to number 2, not number
Anyway.
3.
I'm gonna open this drink now.
Oh, okay. Well, come on to camera. Your camera is there.
Hello, I'm opening this drink. Pincalo got me a sparkling wine that was just.
We call it Bodacious Moscato.
I couldn't like.
It's
I drank
refreshing-
it and it tasted
Refreshing,
like gross.
fruity luscious,
Yeah.
with aromas of ripe apricot and juicy peach.
Well, it didn't taste like peach.
Carefully crafted from fully matured grapes, harvested at the peak of ripeness, delivering lush fruit flavors with a hint of spritz.
I don't know.
Move on. What do you want that one? That one's the Growers
That
1927.
one's pear tastes like the
Oh, try-
Grower's pear cider.
Coffee and apple cider. That's not bad.
Nope.
I can actually stomach that stuff.
Was I right? Is it the pear one?
No, that's apple cider. It's 1927. The apples were barreled in 1927. Can you taste the old?
Actually, yeah, kind of.
It's a joke. All right, so let's just catch up. The PM told the committee that he knew there would be enhanced scrutiny of the deal because of his family connections, so he pushed back, in quotes.
I'm sure he did.
The whole way, Trudeau tells it, it's as if he was the one most against it, but that bullying from public servants forced him to do it.
You know, Trudeau, you know what kind of pushing back you did? The kind of pushing back the chick does when the dude's behind her. That's the kind of pushback you did. You lying
This is
shit.
simply not believable. Nope, the PM runs the show. Kind of. The public service answers to the government, to cabinet, and ultimately to the Prime Minister. But he's a child. We need to kick him out. Kill the little one.
No, if
The buck
if he
stops
gets
with
reelected
Trudeau, yet
again-
instead he is throwing the public service under the bus. We should send this to a certain person.
Yeah, I wonder how she's feeling about all this. Like, if
I
she,
can tell you right now. She's
if
going.
she's-
She's going. It's okay.
if she still thinks that he's a good man after this, I'm just
I got into an argument with someone saying that the children are the true victims in all of this, with the money that was never really existing, that hasn't really existed, and if it is existing, it's not going anywhere. It just needs a new source to be dispersed from. That's all this is. There's no, oh, will somebody please think of the children? No, there is none of that. He sure didn't try to influence them to consider selecting any other organization, though. Say, one that wasn't so connected to his family? The PM has dug himself deeper with his testimony on Thursday. He surely made no friends in the public service, either. Nope. And then, that's just fucking wrong. Oh, no author information. That makes me sad, because I like this. Well, who wrote this?
sounds like Brian Lilly wrote it.
This doesn't seem like a Lily article.
Yeah, it does.
Nah, maybe.
Is this from the Sun?
It's the Sun, but I don't think it's Lily.
Is that a
Oh.
Twitter or is that a?
It actually doesn't say. It just says editorial.
Oh,
Oh, Adrian Wild. No, that's just a photo.
thank you to Gunfox for the Streamlabs donation. I don't know what it says, but PayPal has notified me that you have sent a $5 Streamlabs donation.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Gunfox.
But yeah, so that's the shit show we're dealing with up here for our weird Clinton-esque politics. And I've got a story for Blind Press to read up. I will share it, but don't you people tell her what it says yet. She's got to read that headline on her own.
And thank you, Six, for sharing out the stream.
You don't need audio.
Is there no video?
Hmm?
Is there no video?
No, it's a story. It's a news story. It's from the Daily Wire.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, you have to read Tucker Carlson, or is that the Daily Caller? Caller's Carlson. But yeah, so as people can read this headline, they're gonna laugh. Blind Pinkalo will pay when he fixes that walker. Actually, I do gotta fix that. It's that day. I gotta figure out the bearing. It's just on the list.
and it's the weird thing is right now I've moved it
By
around.
6.
By 6. I've moved it around and it doesn't make that horrible noise right now.
No, it's because it's okay. You have to. Bearings are a bitch. I hate bearings, especially seated bearings like that. That's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Because I miss that thing.
Yeah. No, it's seated bear. The problem is it's I gotta set them in. So, okay, yeah. So Gunfox just saw it.
Yeah, I saw him right. Oh God. Yes, Ninja. Hello.
So
Yes, Ninja. What's
I like
up?
this one.
Did you order cat food today?
Oh shit. Well, it's a good thing I got wet food. What? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Okay. Okay. I will get you food. Yes, other fur child. Stop whining. Stop it. What, you want to be on camera? Is that what you're trying to do? Alright. So, well, I talked to the cat because people are leaving. It was 6 leaving. Alright, so, Blind's going to take over. Pinkalo live stream it so we can enjoy your pain. What, the pain of putting a bearing in? Trust me, I will. It's more fun this way. Alright, so I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of...
Hello.
That.
That.
Because she's got a fun story to tell you after
Oh,
she does.
God.
So you read this news story and then tell your bullshit and then you end the stream.
Okay.
So the neat thing is, so they fixed, this is actually much easier now with the update. I need to get the closing video up for you. The video you're going to end with.
Yeah.
You've already heard it, but these people haven't. I put it up on my channel.
So I've got.
Talk.
I have 3 people. I'm gonna do me and 3 other people tomorrow for the round table.
Really?
Because that'll be easier to handle.
Only 3 other people? Okay. That's not bad, but make sure you tell these people. Make sure you tell everybody what it is. Like, you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
got.
So I'm gonna be recording a roundtable discussion
shit.
tomorrow. I'm not gonna live stream it just because there's a lot of variables there. I don't know how many of these people have live streamed before, and
Probably none of them.
I don't want to have to worry about reading chat while I'm coaching a bunch of blind people on how to use StreamYard. I know one of them have used StreamYard before, but I don't know about the other two.
Did I? I did. Oh,
So-
I didn't put it up.
What I'm going to be doing is recording a roundtable session about. I've gotten a couple of other blind people together, and we're going to go through and talk about just why a lot of us in the community have an issue with Molly. Not necessarily that we don't think she should be a creator, because none of us
Maybe you should word it better as
like.
How about
We're-
word it as you're not going to shit on her.
Yeah,
You're going to take the ideas that she placed and broadcast across all of
Yeah, it's,
blind people and have it from the spectrum.
yeah, it's
Because you have a partial, a partial, a mostly, and then a no eyes.
Yeah,
So
like there's this isn't gonna be like just a hate on Molly session. It's gonna be these ideas are not correct, and she doesn't source them, and I want to talk about I want to talk to the other people about her video that she did with Shane Dawson. I want to talk about her convention at the NFB still hasn't posted her speech. They've been uploading daily their
It's-
videos from convention.
yeah.
They haven't uploaded her speech, and neither
What the
has she.
actual fuck? Where are clips? Why can't I find clips?
So,
There they are.
so basically, I don't know whether she has an agreement with them that she'll post it or they'll post it, but nobody can find the video of her speech, and the NFB recorded everything else. Like they have been busy uploading convention videos and live streams for the past 2 weeks, and nobody, like not even convention members that I know, can find the link for me for the speech. We're trying to figure. Apparently, a few people that I know that are members of the NFB are actually writing letters to their chapter presidents
Yes.
as to why did you have Molly speaking at the NFB.
Really?
Yeah. Because the NFB is a big organization, is an organization that pushes for blind independence.
Mhm.
And a lot of blind people are upset that they had Molly Burke speaking because she's not independent.
No, not at all. And actually, I saw the video that was just put out of her asking her mother questions, and I think the ultimate thing for you to do would be for you to sit your mother down, and you two watch that video together.
If I can convince her to do it, yeah, I'd like to do that.
If your mother keeps watching the comments that are coming in and how much and paying attention, like she has been, because she has defended you a couple times, if she does notice this, it might be interesting. Or she might decide that we're completely insane because she could fall out. It could happen at any time. Or, like I said, this might be the thing that sees how crazy some of these people are.
Did you turn voiceover on for me?
No.
Okay.
And you're on the news article tab.
Okay.
So I'm only sharing the tab.
Okay.
Okay? Now, the way I have it set up for sharing is the way I told you to have it set up before. Okay?
Okay.
Now, this is the last story. It's what happens is once you close that tab, not the window, it will disappear and you'll go full screen again with just the camera on you.
Okay.
Okay? So you can talk about your story and stuff. All right?
Wait, I'm on StreamYard right now.
Now you are. Switch back. You were fine a second ago. I just looked. You were there a second ago. Would you like some help?
I see what you've done here.
You see what I've done. I see what you've done, you horrible man, you.
Casting able-bodied actors in this one?
Yeah.
This one here?
Yes.
Okay.
Read the whole headline.
So, and this actually fits right in with what I have to tell you about after. So that's...
Did you read this article already?
No, but I think... Didn't I send this to you?
Is that the one you sent me, or just because I could have swore I sent you this one?
No, I sent it... I found one and I sent it to you.
Yeah, that might be it.
Casting able-bodied actors in disabled roles is offensive and unjust, Octavia Spencer says.
Alright, I'm gonna go bug Alex.
So before we get into this article, I don't think people understand the logistics of having a disabled actor, and especially depending on the type of disability that is there. Oh yes, she does have a fun story. Yep. Pinkalo read the stream. Pinkalo never read the Streamlabs. Boo! I'll get the Streamlabs after. So let's take a gander at this article, shall we? So here's a picture of... So, actress Octavia Spencer called on the entertainment industry to stop casting able-bodied actors in the roles of characters with disabilities. Okay. I'm going to use blindness as an example because that's what I know. If you have a totally blind person and you want them to play a... So wait, you only want blind people to play blind roles. You only want people in wheelchairs to play quadriplegic or paraplegic roles. You know, I specifically turned down a part in a school variety show play because they wrote the character specifically for me as a blind. They wrote a blind character who was just your complete bumbling, you know, walking into things, stereotypical, your stereotypical slapstick, what you would expect from somebody who was blindfolded and not actually blind. And they, hey Irate, they couldn't understand why I was so offended that they had made this role for me. They're like, we wrote this character for you so that you could, you know, play, like, be in the play. And I'm like, that's, first of all, how am I acting if I'm playing a blind person? Second of all, you've got me being ridiculous. So they don't want actors to act, is what I'm saying. So basically, by your logic, able-bodied people should only play roles of able-bodied characters, and disabled people should only play disabled roles. That makes no sense to me. Only a serial-killing cannibal should have played Hannibal Lecter in The Silence of the Lambs. Otherwise, they are being mental ableists. Yep. Absolutely. Okay, let's carry on here. In a Q&A, or in a 2.5 minute video, the Rooted Family Foundation, a group that advocates for people with disabilities, Spencer called for authentic on-screen representation for disabled people. Like... Oh!
My hug.
Are you off to bed, honey?
Not yet.
Good night.
I'm not. I said not yet.
Well, I said it's bedtime.
Well, I actually said to say hello to chat and
Oh,
say goodnight to
Do you
chat.
want to come and say hello and good night to chat?
Hey, look, grab Baby Toothless. Sing with Baby Toothless. Sing the dragon song.
Not the thing that you don't.
Okay, come on.
He just does.
Say goodnight, chat.
Good night, Dad.
Lumber fire. Yep. Let's see. So, a group that advocates for people with disabilities, Spencer called for authentic on-screen representation for disabled people, likening it to when women began to portray female characters in the 17th century. Okay. But the way you're saying it is that only disabled people should be playing disabled roles. Do people not understand the logistics of having, say, a totally blind person on a movie set? Who's going to pay for their orientation and mobility? Who's going to make sure that they know where all the cabling is for the camera equipment and the lighting equipment and the saws and drills and all the electric tools that the production team needs to use? And I'm sorry, but sometimes you just need a sighted person to pretend that they can't see because it's cheaper and easier. It's not because they can't do it. Ugh. 15 cars and a few hazmat tankers derailed. Oh, god damn, Gunny. Let's see. Did you know that women weren't allowed to perform in theaters until 1660, Spencer said? All characters, whether male or female, were portrayed by men before then. It's only been a few decades since white people played Black, Asian, and Native American characters on the screen. All of these communities of people had to endure not only their stories being told non-authentically, but also see themselves portrayed non-authentically. Dude, it's a movie! They're acting! But nothing can replace live experienced and authentic representation. That's why it's imperative that we cast the appropriate actor for the appropriate role, and that means people with disabilities as well. Well, obviously you should cast appropriately for the appropriate role, and if you can hire a disabled person, by all means do so. But to say that hiring an able-bodied person to play a disabled person simply because of their ability or lack thereof is ridiculous. If you hire a disabled actor and they're a shit actor, you shouldn't have them acting in that movie. What was his name? Played a great role in the Book of Eli. Denzel Washington, I think, is who you're talking about. And by the way, spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen that movie, but ain't no way he was carrying a Braille Bible around and it was only one fucking volume. I'm sorry, that's just not how that is. He should have had a fucking wheelie suitcase. That's what he should have had. He should have had a big wheelie trunk that he's got all these big thick ass Braille volumes of the Bible in. That one volume for the Bible in Braille, please. Casting able-bodied actors in roles for characters with disabilities is offensive, unjust, and deprives an entire community of people from opportunities, Spencer went on, adding, there are no reasons we should continue to repeat the mistakes of the past. Together, we can continue to do better. That's just silly. About able-bodied actors. Stop jumping around, stupid thing. So yeah, this woman is offended for offense's sake. Non-disabled actors are routinely cast to play characters with disabilities, while actors with disabilities are rarely even auditioned for minor parts. This practice amounts to discrimination, and we are working with advocates to change that. Okay, yes. If it's true that disabled people aren't even being chosen to audition for that part just because they're disabled, then absolutely there should be a discrimination thing looked into here. But if you want disabled people hired to play disabled roles just because they're disabled and not because they're good actors, I'm not with you on that. I'm not with you on that. I don't agree. If you're a shitty actor and you're disabled, you're a shitty actor and you shouldn't be acting. Not because you're disabled, but because you're a shitty actor. That's it. The Upside director responded at the time saying, "It is a really interesting question. Does an able-bodied person have the right to play a person with a disability? And there's arguments on both sides of it. And all we know is that we did an incredible amount of research." So they're trying to be compassionate, respectful, all that stuff. All I could say is hire actors based on their ability, not on their, and I mean their acting ability. I don't mean their physical ability. I mean hire actors based on their acting ability. If you have a part of a disabled character and you get somebody who's not disabled and somebody who is, and the not disabled person is a crap actor and the disabled person is not, I would hope that the disabled person was hired. And if that is not a thing that's happening, if there is discrimination going on, then that absolutely should be looked into. But hiring a disabled person to play a disabled part just because they're disabled, no. They need to actually be a good actor too. Because there's more to a character than being disabled. You know what I mean? Like, even a disabled character should have, flaws and good traits and complicated traits, and they should be a well-rounded character. They shouldn't just be their disability. And I need my eyes, so I eat lots of fresh carrots. Carrots are good for you. Carrots are absolutely good for you. So let's close up this window here. And we'll jump back over to StreamYard. Theoretically. What? Oh, here's Driving Apes thing. Can you see StreamYard or can you see Twitch? What do you see, guys? Blind, oh, it's happening because social justice bullshit. Yeah. That's true. So, as you guys may have noticed, I did a video on YouTube calling out Molly Burke. And I also did a couple of videos. I did one, it's called a duet. And I duetted her video because she said she wanted to be a place where people could go to ask anything and everything they wanted to know about blindness. And I had an issue with that. And I duetted the video, and I've been getting nothing but shit on TikTok. We see you full screen. Okay, I'll before I end the stream, I'm gonna share this out, and we're gonna watch Driving Apes Twitch clip. So there have been a couple of people who are just, I'm being toxic and outwardly negative, and I haven't done any advocacy work, and I should just be grateful for Molly, who has done a great work for the blind community, and jealousy doesn't look good on me. And the last comment, this person had accused me of not wanting to have any reasonable dialogue, and I had video replied to her saying that you called me a bully yesterday when I was having dialogue through video replies with another person. So either you want dialogue, or you want me to answer you so you can call me a bully, or you want me to not answer you so you can say that I don't want reasonable dialogue. You can't have it both ways. And I was getting heated, and so I was in my ranty mode. You guys know how that sounds. And she comments back to me saying that I should check my mom tone, that she's not my kid, and if that's the way I speak to my kids, she feels sad for them. Has no argument, so she's got to go after my fucking kids. It's says Ginger Snap. Well, I need to get on a social media alt website. Yeah, it's amazing the positive feedback I'm getting on Twitter and YouTube about this Molly video, and then I'm getting positive comments from TikTok too, but mostly it's negative on TikTok, and a lot of the people who are behind me, they've started telling me to block the trolls and stuff like that, but it's like, I don't know if I want to block them, because then, I'm trying to bring light to this, and unfortunately, that means dealing with the trolls so that I can provide the proof, right? Twitter has me on their super blacklist. Yeah. You want to get on Parlay? Or however they are pronouncing it? Let's go through, and I'm going to see if I can find some of the comments. Let's see here. TikTok, okay. Let's see. So there's somebody saying, dude, just block the little troll. The person, I replied to her saying, LMAO, bringing my kids into it, but I'm the one who doesn't want to have reasonable dialogue. She replies, I mean, if you talk to strangers like that, it's likely you speak to people you know like that. Should probably check yourself in general. There's, let's see. Where's the other ones here? We've got, it's ridiculous. And she also says she's literally losing followers because she's constantly negative and refuses to have any reasonable dialogue. I lost 7 followers and I'm already almost back up to 4089. So, not really losing many followers over this. I'm gaining Twitter followers. I'm gaining YouTube subs. One of the comments yesterday, because I was saying that Molly doesn't provide sources for the percentages that she spits out, This person actually said, and I quote, "She doesn't need sources. She's blind. Where are your sources?" That is a comment that I actually got. To which I replied, well, by your logic, her being partially blind since 14 and me being totally blind since 6 months old, her being 26, me being 31, I've got a few more experiences and resources than her, by her logic. No, it's not banned in the States. Gunfox. They've come around. Microsoft and I think a Byte called it. Tell her, bitch, please, you have no common sense. And then Gunfox says, wait, what? Yeah. She doesn't need sources. She's blind. And apparently I haven't done any advocacy work for because I don't get paid to public speak and spread misinformation about blindness to sighted people. Like, she did a video on TikTok called How I See as a Legally Blind Person. There's no talking in it. It's just music. I think they've got one of those things where you can see what it looks like if you, like, it's like it shows you on the screen what it looks like. And there's all these sighted people. Oh my god, I didn't know until I watched your video that I was legally blind. But she's a great advocate for blind people. Well, Microsoft is a Chinese show. But yeah, this is why I am pulling together a few blind people. Well, a thing between blind and low vision. And we want to talk about Molly Burke and her ideas and the things that she says and puts out there for public consumption, and how they do not help the blind community, and how, you know, she says that she speaks for blind people, but she's got no idea what a average blind person lives like. It's her last actual blindness related TikTok last night was how I deal with paying for things as a blind person, and her video was, in Canada there's Braille on our money, in the States there's not, so I use visas. That's how, and that's it. She didn't talk about the way that some blind people fold their money if they don't have Braille on it. She didn't talk about how some countries have different sizes for their bills. She didn't talk about all of the apps that are on smartphones that use the camera to read the bills. She didn't talk about the fact that there are talking banknote readers. Yet she wants to spread education for the blind, right? Her education is, there's Braille on Canadian money, not on American money, and since there's no Braille on American money, I use credit cards. Ha! It's kind of funny how a court finds the dumbest blonde to speak for a group. Yeah. Yeah. Not wrong, Gunny. So that's my ridiculousness that's been going on for the past 2 days. Apparently, I'm nothing but negative and nothing but toxic. Which is kind of why the stream title is called Being Toxic and Outwardly Negative. And in quotes, and toxic and outwardly negative is in quotes, because that's from a comment on TikTok. It's... Oh, and the first person that I was video replying to, apparently I bullied them. Meanwhile, this person who I supposedly bullied was disagreeing with somebody in my comments who was backing me up. So what does she do when disagreeing with this person? Asks them if they have a learning disability. I'm not like this person was disagreeing with her, so she goes, "Do you have a learning disability? Is that why you can't comprehend logic? Nice try, though." And I called her out on it, and she deleted her all of her comments. But it's like, really, Molly? This is the community that you want. A community of people who, when another blind person says this person doesn't represent us and she's not doing a very good job of advocacy, and here's why, they choose to shit all over this blind person, go after her kids and her parenting style, just because they dared question Queen Molly? Yeah, hell no. You pissed off the wrong person. Well, LOL, wait, she has logic? I started watching her hoping for help as applying for makeup as a low vision person. Didn't help, and I found her incredibly vapid. Yeah, because she didn't actually talk about how she applies her makeup, or how she organizes her makeup, or how she labels her makeup so that she knows what colors she's like. She has so many opportunities to make awesome content, and she's just marketing blindness as her business. Nope, nothing. Yeah, it's sad. It's frustrating. And when other blind people deign to call out Queen Molly, the sighted people, like I have a couple. There was a legally blind person who disagreed with me, but she and I agreed to disagree. Do you know what I mean? We had a few back and forths, but she and I agreed to disagree, right? The sighted people over on TikTok that are shitting all over me, who aren't even in the blind community, that are shitting all over me because I called out another blind person, is fucking incredible. And what's amazing to me is that when she's called out about not recommending other blind, content creators, her way of recommending blind content creators is going, "I'm not all blind people. You should definitely check out other blind content creators." That's it. Do you think she did 30 seconds of research to find at least 3 she could at? Nope. You know how long it took me to find 5 blind TikTokers by just typing in blind TikTok? Less than 5 minutes. So I went on one of her videos where somebody asked her, or somebody said at least, she goes, "At least somebody can explain blindness to me." So I replied to her, "There are many of us out there who have a variety of different experiences." And she goes, "Oh, thank you for replying. You're actually the only blind TikToker I found other than her." So I added a couple of other blind creators. Molly has been asked by 3 or 4 different people in her comment section on TikTok are there any other blind creators you could mention? Crickets from her. You know who she replies to? People commenting on her hair. People commenting on her outfit. People saying, "Hi, we met once at one of your public speaking engagements." People asking the most vapid of questions. That's what she responds to. That's it. No other responses. And I've checked. So this is why I'm doing this. Let's see. She needs to be sat down and be told, "Hey, you're being an asshole. Stop it. Do how-to guides. Yeah. She's all for herself, it seems. Yep. She didn't even shout yesterday's. That's cold. No. And when she did her PSA video, after I duetted her on TikTok, she put this PSA out an hour after I duetted it. Didn't mention, she was just like, oh, I addressed this on my YouTube channel a lot, but I figured today was the day I did this PSA. Nothing of, you know, there's another blind TikToker here who's taking issue with some of the things that I'm saying. You know, nothing like that. It was just, oh yeah, I came up with this idea to do this PSA that I'm not all blind people. An hour after I was called out. But it has nothing to do with that. And it's just sick. It's sickening how vapid she is. And how like ridiculous her sighted fans are. It's crazy. It's crazy. So I'm gonna record that round table tomorrow, and hopefully, I'm not sure when Pinkala will be able to get time to edit it, but it should be up maybe this coming weekend, depending on how his deliveries are. But yeah, I'm gonna record it tomorrow, and that's basically what we're gonna do. Because this is ridiculous. This whole, you know, Molly is the only blind creator apparently. And I've seen, there's a woman on Twitter, Christy Vyers, who shared out a video about how she uses her iPhone. And there were 3 or 4 different sighted people who either quoted or replied to her going, Molly Burke does videos just like this. You should go check her out. Maybe she'd help you. It's like, wow. And I've only seen Molly shout out 2 blind creators, one of whom she did a collaboration with, the other one I'm pretty sure she may have done a collaboration with as well, but she also does the same type of content that Molly does, like fashion, makeup, all that stuff. So basically what Molly has put out there is that as long as you agree with her and do the exact same content as she does, she'll shout you out, she'll help you out, she'll you know, she'll bless you with her assistance. But if you disagree with her, if you even try to provide constructive criticism, she'll either brush you aside as a hater, she will do video responses to you and not even act like they're responses to you. She'll just pretend that it was her idea. Or her fans will just descend and shit all over the blind person. And in that case, I think she just hopes that whatever blind person her fans are shitting on will get discouraged and shut the fuck up. Guess what? Not happening this time. Sorry. So that's what's been going on, guys. LOL, so much drama that I'm missing, but I got too much real life stuff. Yeah. See, and part of me is like, this is stupid, but the other part of me is like, she has 2 million subscribers, and there are so many people that, oh, you're blind and a YouTuber? You mean like Molly Burke? No, not like Molly Burke, like Blind Press. I'm a blind YouTuber like Blind Press, because I'm me. And it's just fucking frustrating. It's so fucking frustrating. Oh my god. And this is where I think I'm gonna end my rant, and we're gonna share Pinkolo's video here. Where is it here? Driving Ape on Twitch. There we go. Okay. Hopefully this will work. Enjoy this video as the ending of the stream. I thank you all for watching. I thank you all for putting up with my 50-minute reaction video on Friday. Thank you, Gunfox, for the Streamlabs donation. Let's watch Pinkolo's Call of Duty clip. Let me know if you guys can hear the audio.
Somebody have good sexy skills with that green dot. Oh, very nice.
Yes.
Borat, is that you? No, how are you doing, my friend? I like you.
Good. How's your prostitute wife?
Oh, she good. How's that sheep I left in your yard?
Oh, very nice. You retarded yet?
No.
Me too. I'm working all the time. I can't wait to get retarded.
Incoming. Get those big monies. Get those big guns. Ah. Dude's looking at us going, what the fuck is wrong with these guys?
Motherfuckers never seen more.
Oh. King of the castle. Oh, don't tell me.
He ran away. All right, guys, that's the end of the stream. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Have a great rest of your Sunday. If you're in Canada and Ontario tomorrow, have a fun holiday Monday. I think it's also in British Columbia. But yeah, thanks for watching. I don't know, I'm wide the fuck awake, and I don't know, I might jump on Twitch later if Pinkolo is not already on Twitch. We'll see. But one of us will be streaming, maybe both of us, who knows. There's no work tomorrow. Nice, says Ginger Snap, yeah. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you later. Have a great one.